Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erica and I make videos all about making and selling candles. If you guys want to check out my newest Etsy shop that I just recently opened, all for digital downloads for candle related templates, you can check out the first links in the description box below. But today's video, so today's video is really exciting because when I woke up this morning, we had over 50,000 subscribers on this channel. Which blows my mind because at the beginning of the year, I had just recently hit 1,000, the beginning of 2020, forgot it's already 2021. But in less than a year, we made it to 50,000 subscribers on this channel, which is crazy. And I know I always react this way, but it's true. You don't really think about it as that many people are watching your videos. It's just kind of crazy when you really think about it. But I wanted to do something to give back for you guys because I feel like you guys give so much for me and I just want to give back to you guys. And that brings me into the giveaway of today's video if you guys haven't seen all of these beautiful vessels that are sitting on the table. So I teamed up with Vanessa from 1617. If you guys don't know who she is, don't know what her business is or her website is, I will leave everything in the description box below so you guys can go check it out. She is honestly so sweet and I absolutely love her, not only just as a person, but the way that she conducts her business. I just really, really respect her and I am so appreciative that she kindly gave all of these items for me to give away to you guys as a thank you. So first things first, I wanted to say that there will be a total of 3 winners instead of just 1. So you guys will have more of a chance to win. And also I wanted to create little bundles for you guys. So in each of these first, second, third place winners, there will be vessels, wicks, and wax. So I will go through that right now. So the first one is these beautiful Evermore bowls. So we have bisque, we have blush pink, and then we have the white. And honestly, these are so beautiful, you guys. These are 3 wick jars. And you guys will be getting some CDN wicks with these, just a little pack of them so you guys can try them out. And you will also be getting 5 pounds of soy bliss. The second place winner will be winning all 3 of these Copenhagen bowls. And we have spa green, we have blush pink, and we have gray. And these are handmade concrete vessels. And these are absolutely beautiful. They definitely have some character to them because they are handmade. And you will be getting a little pack of the CDN wicks, as well as 5 pounds of the coconut soy pearl wax. And then for the first place winner, you guys will be winning 3 of these Moulin Rouge vessels. We have the translucent bisque color right here. We have the blush pink as well as the purple. These ones are so beautiful. I absolutely love these. And then you guys will be winning 5 pounds of the Luxe Coconut Apricot Wax, as well as the CDN wicks, but also as well a 6-quart Soylite wax melter. Not this one, this one's mine, it's used. There's a new one right over there, but you guys will also be winning this in the first place prize giveaway. So here is just an overview of the prizes that you guys have the opportunity to win and also how to enter. So to enter, it's just really simple. Just make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel and leave a comment on this video explaining why you want to win. And also make sure that you include either your Instagram handle so I can DM you or your email, just any way to contact you if you guys do end up winning. And also before you enter, just make sure that you check the full terms and conditions in the description box of this video. And the winners will be announced on Monday, February 8th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And again, just one last thank you to Vanessa. She is amazing. Make sure you guys go check out her website. Okay, so now we are going to get into the part of the video where I am experimenting, playing around with making room sprays. So I did a couple of weeks ago, I made 2 room sprays, 1 in each different scent, and it took me forever, and I don't know why. I was only making 1 at a time, and the supplies that I was using wasn't really the correct supplies. It was like a tiny little glass measuring cup with a tiny little spout, and it made it hard and it didn't really hold that much. So then I went on Amazon and I got these little soap pouring funnels, and this will probably be a lot better for it. So we are just gonna go through. I will tell you guys the formula that I'm gonna be following, because if you're like me and you've thought about making room sprays, So many people have said so many different things. You can buy pre-made bases, you can use witch hazel, you can use whatever it is. So I'm gonna be going based off of a formula that I found from somebody else's YouTube channel. I haven't watched that video in forever, and if I can give her credit, I absolutely will in the description box below, because this is not my formula at all. And I've also seen it resurfaced and kind of, spread about in the Facebook group. And that formula is 92% distilled water. So that is just this jug of water right here. I just got a gallon from, I think it was Walgreens. I just went and I found it. 2% Polysorbate 20. So that is this right here. And from my understanding, it is the chemical or whatever it is that makes water and oil bind together, because if we're mixing water and then we have our oils, it's not going to combine together very well, and that's why we add this in. From my understanding, I think that's what it is. And then 1% preservative. So the preservative that I'm using is completely wiped off, because honestly, when they shipped me out the supplies, it splashed everywhere in the box, so everything has been kind of messy to handle. But it is, the preservative that I'm using was formerly known as Optifin Plus. I think that's how you pronounce it, but now it's called sorbic acid plus 2PF. So this is just to make sure that it doesn't go bad, doesn't go moldy. Just had to get my math set for 5 of these 4-ounce bottles. So I do everything in grams, but I will read off the formula for both ounces and grams. So to make 5 4-ounce bottles, you would do 18.4 ounces of distilled water, 0.4 ounces of poly 20, 1 ounce of fragrance oil, and 0.2 ounce of preservatives. So I'm gonna be doing it in grams. I thought that because it's a liquid, you would do more of milliliters or fluid ounces, but I've seen everybody still weigh everything. So that's how I'm gonna be doing it on the scale right here. And I'm gonna do 522 grams of distilled water, 11.3 grams of poly 20, 28 grams of fragrance oil, and 5.7 grams of the preservative. And just so you guys know, I got all of this at Wholesale Supplies Plus. So everything will be linked in the description box below. All right, so I went ahead and I got a new scale. I feel like I have 3 scales now, but this one's all brand new. It's all pretty, and I'm just gonna be using it specifically for weighing out everything I need for the room sprays. And I got these funnels from Amazon as well, and I'm hoping this will be a lot easier than what I was trying to use before. So I'm gonna set this to grams. I'm gonna tare it, and then we are gonna be pouring in 522 grams of water. I don't necessarily know how much I need to pour in here for that much. Let's see. 262, so a little bit, almost double. I'm gonna just pour this directly in here. You guys are probably like, Erica, why do you keep taking it off the scale? I just feel like it's gonna be easier to pour because this is kind of hard to pour out of here. Oh, almost. You guys know what I need is a freaking little, not a syringe, but just a little, what are they called? They're called something. You guys know what I'm talking about. It like sucks it up, and then you can only put in a little bit at a time. I need one of those because I can tell just after doing that. Okay, so 522 grams of water, got that set. Poly 20, 11.3 grams. So I'm probably gonna measure this out separately just so I don't accidentally over pour into that. I know probably once I get going, it'll be easier for me to be able to do that. So I didn't realize this was gonna be such a thick consistency, but it is. So 11.3 grams. I gotta say, this is much different than measuring wax and just fragrance oil. It's a lot more different consistencies that you're not used to. Okay, so 11.3 grams. Okay, see, that's what I meant. This is all just kind of covered in the substance. Let me get another little cup, put that on here, and then we're gonna be doing 28 grams. Actually, you know what? Let me get the preservative first. So 5.7 grams of preservative. This one is less of a thick consistency. It's pretty thin. 5.7. Oh, too much. Oh, I just realized that I forgot to put on gloves. I bought these specifically to work with this stuff because I don't know if it's supposed to go on your body. Maybe it is, but I just want to wear gloves. Okay, so I'm going to put this off to the side, and then we're gonna measure out some fragrance oil. And I had grabbed, because we're gonna be doing 5 different scents, so I had grabbed White Sage and Lavender from Candle Science, Fruit Loops from the Flaming Candle, and also Cactus Flower and Jade from Candle Science. So we're gonna be needing 28 grams, and I'm not wearing my respirator, one, because I'm filming, but also I really don't think I'm gonna need it because I feel like when things are heated up, when the fragrance oil is heated up, it gets distributed a lot more than something like this. I don't think it's going to really affect me as much because the last time when I had just kind of played around with it, it did not really affect me. Had to go get my little stirring stick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to pour everything into here. Got that one, pour that in there too. I've heard that the mixture gets really cloudy. So, and I think actually when I had made this, I think they actually did get a little cloudy. So let's see, because I already can kind of see it. We're gonna put in the fragrance oil and then just kind of stir it around. Oh yeah, it's getting a little, definitely a little cloudy. It's a good thing I cover up all of my mistakes by using colored vessels. Colored jars, everything colored, so you guys don't see all of the mistakes. Can you guys see that it's pretty milky and cloudy? I don't know how long you're supposed to stir this for, but I'm just gonna try to make sure it's all incorporated with the scent, and then we're gonna pour it. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do, because I don't necessarily know where to stop in there because it's completely just matte black. So I don't necessarily know where to stop. So I'm gonna try to weigh it out as I'm pouring it. Why is this so like scary to me? Because it's so much, well, actually, you know what? This is actually not gonna be too bad. Sorry, I'm so used to candles. There's way more of an open space when you're pouring those. So let me see how much I need to put in each one. Okay, so this one I'm just gonna change over to ounces just so I can see 4 ounces. Oh my gosh, I really think I'm gonna end up getting so much better at this, but for right now, very challenging. Perfect, 4 ounces exactly. Okay, cool, let me put the little top on. I realized I never told you guys where these little spray bottles are from, and they are from a site called Premium Vitals. And I got these a long time ago. And if only I had known how easy it is to make a little room spray. It is so simple. Let me go ahead and pour the rest of these. Dang it. How do you guys do this without spilling everything everywhere? Okay, so I think because I spilled so much, this one only filled to 3.73 ounces, so I'm gonna put this one off to the side so I can refill it later. But yeah, that was probably just due to me spilling so much. So this is definitely gonna take a little bit of practice. Okay, so I just wiped this down with a paper towel. I'm assuming later on when I have different scents and stuff, I will use multiple pitchers for multiple scents. But just for this video, I think it's okay that I just wipe it down with a paper towel like I typically do when I make candles. So now I'm just going to do the next scent, and I will probably do Cactus Flower and Jade next. And I kind of got a little bit more of a hang of it, except for when I go to pour. When it comes to measuring's a little bit easier just because I'm so much more used to that. So in that case, let's see if I can get a little bit closer to 522, just doing it like this, because there's less water in here, so it's easier to control. I think I don't mind if I have a little bit of an overage with it, because now that I know that I'm spilling them a little bit and there's more of the liquid that I'm not actually keeping in the mixture, I'm gonna have there be like a slight overage more than slightly under. Okay, so now it's the 11.3 grams of the Poly 20. Okay, 11.3 grams, and then we're gonna do the Preservative. Got 5.7 grams of this one. And then we're gonna do 28 grams of cactus flower and jade, which is so cool that all it takes is 1 ounce for 5 bottles. 5% is really, really good. I mean, it's not a lot of fragrance oil, and it still is gonna produce a really good kind of potent room spray. Now it's time to blend it all together. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to be pouring these in at any certain steps or if I can just pour it in kind of how I've been pouring it in. I'm reusing these little cups, by the way. So for all these, I'm reusing these cups for everything that I'm doing today. And then the fragrance oil. Okay, now it's time to pour. That was so much better. I did not spill nearly as much as I did before. That was so much better. This is really enjoyable because I don't have to worry about wearing a mask, and it's not bothering me at all whatsoever because the fragrance isn't being heated into my lungs. So now we are on to Fruit Loops, and I just poured the distilled water. I'm going to measure out the Poly 20. I like this because I'm getting a little bit more used to it. I know that the numbers will start to stick with me a little bit more, and especially when I make these more in batches, I'm sure those numbers will start to stick with me, just like with candle making. And so this is 11.3 grams. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of pouring this one just because it's not as predictable. And I always over pour. 5.7. Getting a little bit faster with this. And then we got Fruit Loops right here, 28 grams. Now, one of the only cons I see about wearing gloves is that you don't realize how much product or oil is on your hands, and then you end up touching everything. So that's the only thing about gloves that I don't like, but I do like being able to protect my hands and not have all the oils on my hands and having to feel like I have to wash them 20 times. All right, last one's to pour. This is way faster than making 15 candles, I must say. Okay, we are all done. This was actually very enjoyable. And look at that, I made 15, well, 14, because that one I spilled way too much. I spilled a little bit on this one too, but that was really enjoyable. Again, I will have everything linked in the description box below. Make sure that you guys enter the giveaway and let me know why you guys want to win all of those beautiful jars and the little bundles of wax and wicks. And I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, just watching me kind of learn how to make these room sprays. And if you guys are making room sprays for your business and you guys know how to do it, let me know some tips. If you guys know some ways not to spill, should I get an actual funnel that is like round or whatever on top where it's not gonna spill at all? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get a funnel and then I'll pour this into the funnel. That might be an easier way to do it. But as always, I appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for watching my channel, for supporting me and my business and my content. It honestly means so much to me. And I just wanted to say thank you guys again for 50,000 subscribers. And if you guys liked today's video, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at MemoryBoxCandleCo. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.